Christina Kimeze is a London-based artist who makes hauntingly beautiful paintings that really stay with you. She paints lone and, in more recent works, clusters of figures that feel familiar yet ethereal. The backgrounds pulse with energy, abstracted and full of vibrant colour. You might see spiral staircases, arched doorways, abstracted plants. These spaces seem to exist in worlds both distant and intimate. The figures themselves, though hazy and almost ghostly, are based on real people Christina knows and sometimes herself. She can also draw from film stills. But they convey something more. They could be reflections, perhaps of ourselves or of figures from our dreams. Christina starts with a feeling, a sense of emotion or atmosphere that she wants to conjure. And as she paints, the image reveals itself. This process invites us to find our own interpretations and to reflect on the feelings and memories her work evokes in us. If you look closely at her work, you'll notice the unusual texture. Christina uses a mix of dry chalks, oil pastels, and wet paint, layering them on materials like suede mapboard, paper, and canvas. This creates a softness that mirrors the way her work explores stillness in moments of quiet where thoughts and emotions can become loud. Recently, Christina has sought to expand this stillness into something more dynamic. Her latest work draws inspiration from roller skating. In particular, she's fascinated by the freedom and exhilaration people feel when they skate. As part of her research, she spoke to skaters who described the sport as a form of flight and active liberation. And she's also been exploring feminist folklore about women who fly, an idea that resonated deeply with her. I think this is one of the paintings that kind of maybe most explicitly is like referencing flight. It was really making me think of Toni Morrison's Song of Solomon and all of the references to people flying and black people flying and kind of folklore and mythology around flying. There are so many different interpretations or feelings that are evoked in me from looking at this. An exciting recent development is Christina's collaboration with Dovecot Studios in Edinburgh. One of her works has been transformed into a large textile piece. This is the first time Christina has expanded beyond painting. Throughout her work, Christina explores elongation of the body, an idea that comes from feminist writing about feeling tall and rising up. Her paintings at their core are joyous, a celebration of liberation. Roller skating was a gateway to a larger exploration of flight. In these new paintings, she looks at multiple figures soaring together. Skaters who, even though they may be alone in their movements, are part of a larger community, lifting each other up. Christina's work reminds us of something profound, that even in moments of stillness, there is potential for flight. It's a beautiful paradox, where the body may stay grounded, but the soul can soar.